Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're here this morning. I say that every morning, but I mean it every morning. I feel so good about what a loyal viewership audience we have. I think about it often, and I'm very grateful of it. So appreciate this. Our weather brought to us by Drew Pollard's company, Gulf Coast Air Conditioning, taking care of our everyday comfort needs. And we're going to be comfortable today. Might be a little bit wet, but it's going to be low 65, high 73. Very small window of temperature change there. What's interesting is the river readings. They've leveled off good now. It's brought to us by Panama City Coca-Cola, 9.5. That place called Bluntstown is just really level, like we talked about yesterday. Choctaw Caryville, 5.7. They're both in good shape. The thing about that is going to be probably through the weekend. It's going to be, we're getting some rain now, so be aware of that. But it doesn't look like a real heavy rain, so I don't think it's going to affect the river that much. If you want to plan some kind of river and creek activity, it may not be a bad weekend, but it will be a little wet. Our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Long. Really good, strong tides. We're looking 7:12 this morning will be the low tide. The high tide will be later on tonight about 8:54. The water temperature, like I say, at the end of the pier is at even 55 degrees. I got a kick yesterday showing that picture of Chuck Oliver all frozen. He's the only one on the pier caught that one redfish off the end of the pier. Very rare you just see one person on the pier. But it was so cold, but you never know until you go. Now, wind direction, like I said, it'll be coming out of southeast about 12, and it's been a strong, windy season. I was telling Jeff before we came on the air, it's March. I got here early because of the way it's been blowing. So hopefully it'll calm on down. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Just have a few pictures to get caught up on. Sent to us up here at Phoenix Springs. Here we are, Courtney Panhandle. We had it all set up. We always get set up before we come on air, and it's all set up and take a commercial break, and we don't have it. So we have it coming up. I got a kick out of this because it's a funny situation as far as just getting out in the woods and enjoying it. Okay, this is from Courtney Panhandle. Hey, here are the deer my boyfriend and my 5-year-old son got Sunday and Monday. This picture is of an 8-point they got Sunday. The next is a 7-point took Monday into Phoenix Springs. My son's name is Zane Panhandle, and my boyfriend is Mike Sane, age 5 and 53. So that's a nice one there. Okay, and there's the other picture. That's a good picture there. I'll get a kick out of this. Top left-hand corner, Zane is checking that situation. He's enjoying it. I love that picture. Thank you, Courtney, for sharing. Here we go. That's a great picture there, too, for sharing that. I love the woods. What a great picture. Love the woods there. Moving on to some fishing. Jerry Forehand, he's been busy fishing, and he sent this. See, David Conrad and I were hunting on the Apalachicola River last Saturday. He saw only does, but he fished for 2 hours midday and caught these keepers on crankbaits. Fish fry better than getting a skunk works for me. Please add Carolyn and Jerry Forehand to your pickup bucket. Now, isn't that a good way to do it? You go hunt early and don't have any luck, just go catch some fish. So you still got supper. Good job, Jerry Forehand. Anna Prevost just said some pictures. She witnessed this down around Boynton. She's local, but she was down checking this out. Look, the bird is eating a rat swimming in the water. Look at the sequence. We've shown the sequence before of a heron doing this. Isn't that amazing? Great photography. Tanya Higgins, she's a good hunter. I'm a happy girl. I got an 8-point buck, homegrown. She's an excellent hunter. And good job. Great picture there. A nice buck. Someone run across this. This is if you hunt and have go to the same old area for a lifetime, and someone saw this in the woods. Okay, this old spot. At this old spot, our dad and his 2 sons shot their very first bucks. Ted Sr. in 1958 got an 8-point. Chris in 1972 got a 8-point, I think. And Ted Jr. and 79 got a 6 point in the same area. Is that not cool? A little plaque there in nature. That is cool. Talking about nature, back in the old days in Apalachicola, this was a pile of oyster shells that they had all the time in Apalachicola. And we don't have that anymore, but they had trouble getting rid of them now. They used to make roads, they did roads out of them. Powell Adams said he could pay off the national debt selling them now. You baseball fans, Babe Ruth, he and his wife, Claire Ruth, down in St. Petersburg in 1930, went gator hunting. Is that not? That's a great picture of Babe Ruth right there. But look, the first thing I noticed down there is look at his feet. He didn't have any boots. Look at he got muddy waiting out there for that gator. So baseball players always enjoy the outdoors like that. Okay, so now I want to go. We get fascinated with with all the things we see in nature and being able to share them all. And y'all are really good about the purple martin, about showing me the different things on a purple martin. So I'm going to show real quick. I just pulled up some areas right here, okay? This is when they come up there, the arrival date. There's all kind of information out there. So really, this is when they're arriving from South America. I've got 3 or 4 slides to show you. And here's where they're coming up there. There's some dates right there. The black line is them going back. They're coming back up here now, okay? And then the red line is them going down. So, okay, so that's, and just conservation center, just different things. But here's what got me. AC Slay keeps up with it, but Joe Ridge, hey coach, this is Joe Ridge. We followed your advice and got a Martin house this past weekend. Remember, we talked about it last week. So Joe Ridge has this all set up. It's going to be interesting to see. I guarantee you there'll be some put in there. But I just wanted to share that with you, and we've got all kind of cool martin stuff. So we're going to take a break. I've got a little video to show you of a martin nest with a camera inside of the nest. And it's going to be, really, I looked at it a couple times already. So let's take a break. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Now we're going to set up this video, and what's good about it is this is going for martin. Okay, let me get it set up. Let me see. I had it all set up. But the camera's inside of the. It's the Purple Martin Conservation Association. Okay, so it's a nest story. And let me see. I've got to enlarge it. Here we go. So this is the camera. Okay, the camera is going to follow these martins. Okay, so now they're laying. This is the mom. She's laying the eggs, and the male is on the outside. So it moves along 63 degrees. This is in June of 17. This last June. Okay, so June the 18th, the next day. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I missed it. Okay, we got to go back. I'm sorry. I practiced this last night to make sure I got it. Okay, so she's laying the eggs. I'm gonna leave it alone, just let it run. Okay, so they got the nest all set up, and there's the eggs. She laid 1 egg a day for 6 days. So she laid 1 egg a day, and for 6 days in a row. Now, okay, so she got six eggs. So she's laying on them. She's looking up there. She said, why are you bothering me now? I'm busy. So here's the nest. The camera's inside the nest right there. It's a replica gourd. So this is sort of set up. This is June the 23rd. Now, 5 days later, she's still nesting eggs. The male's in there with her. Okay. The camera keeps rolling. It's June 25th. That was Gil's birthday. So here they're coming in, bringing. One thing that I read, I didn't know this. They will constantly redo the nest. They will actually bring different parts into the nest to keep it going. Now, what's cool? They're getting ready to hatch. They're watching out. All right. And you can put them all together, like a little community of them. I didn't know they stayed up there that long. Okay, I'm gonna move it on a little bit further. Okay, they're hatching out. You see that one hatching out right there? what was amazing, she pecked that, see how perfect this break is? She pecked holes into the shell to make that a perfect break, even on both sides. She'll take her beak and see her pecking the hole, see, like a zip line, okay? She pecks the hole to crack the shell and it opens up. Look, see how even that is? I didn't realize they were doing all this. Now, this is nighttime now. This is, it's actually in the morning, 5:45 in the morning. Now they'll throw the eggshells away. All right, she got them all hatched. Is nature not amazing? This is July 5th, so we've gone through June and now July 5th. See how she pecked right there, peck, 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 and get it exactly. Okay. And then it gets out. These cameras are, look at there. You just don't see that in person. I mean, once you toss it, she'll toss the shell out of the way. All right, now she got them out already, and now it warms up a little bit. This is 2 days later, July the 6th, and she's keeping them warm. Of course, I imagine it's pretty warm being July. All right, they start to move around. She come back in, bringing them a little bit of food. You think they're hungry? Now they're resting. The alarm clock went off. I think she's tired already. I've watched this a couple of times. Anyway, so that's it went on. It actually went on the show. It actually, let me see if I can move it back. I want to see if I can get them flying away. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to sort of zip through this pretty fast and get on up to right here. All right, now look, they're all ready, but they're bringing. She brought them an insect. To see how they're growing. Brought them an insect, and they're eating really good now. But look at it. All right, they're growing. This is July the 22nd, about a month later. And they're, like I said, they're constantly redoing the nest. All right, that's one of them flew out, okay? Let me see, wait a minute. I counted them last night when they were flying out, that I got in line, and we had the camera. Let's see, yeah, we got about 2 more minutes of this because this is a big deal now. Okay, so line it up, look. They're saying, no, you go first. No, you go first. They're eating a little bit more. See that insect? Can you see the insect? Look like a dragonfly right in the middle of the screen. And watch how they'll start snatching away from each other. July 25th, that's 2 days later, they get more nourishment and all. They keep looking out. There's a long way down to that ground. All right, here goes the first one. They're practicing, see them practicing, warming up. I mean, nature is amazing when you really stop and look at it as to what's going on. He's getting in shape. All right, they're looking around. They keep looking out. All right, there's another mosquito hawk that Mama brought in. Look at her snatching around. You want to make sure that each one of them, remember there's 6 of them. I got about a minute left in it, so here we go. Here we go. All right, so we got enough strength and we're ready. We're old enough now. July the 29th. Well, I don't know. Which way is the wind blowing? All right, here we go. No, I'm gonna change my mind. Okay, here we go. All right, here. Let's see. 1. Let's see. Push, watch it push. He pushed them off. Look, 2. All right, here's number 3. Hey, come on out. They've never been outside. That's 3, 4. You you imagine what they're thinking? What is out here? Is that 4? Or what's this? Is this 5, Jeff? I think is this 5? No, 4 or 5. That's 5, I think. Okay, one more. Oh, it's 6. Oh, this is it right here. This is number 5. That's 5 there. This is number 6 here. It's amazing they don't waste much time now. This is August the 3rd. You know, they're flying August the 3rd. They were born back in July 4th. So they actually stayed in there like 3 or 4 weeks before they really got out and got the feathers on them. All right. So there you go right there. So anyway, that sort of wraps it up. I don't normally spend that much time on a YouTube video, but the more I watched it, the more I thought y'all would enjoy it because, you know, you see it from the very beginning, you know, hatching, and then I learned a couple of things myself. I didn't realize that the mother just peck right in the middle of that egg, and then it fell even each side. And I didn't know either. They kept the nest. They kept refreshing the nest, and she would lay 1 egg a day for 6 days. That's normal. That's normally how they do it. So anyway, learn something about nature all the time here on Panhandle Outdoors. Let's take our final break, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Glad you're with us this morning. Let's take a look at our fishing game time brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. All kind of cool stuff down at that store. Our time today, 10:10 a.m. to 12:10, right in the middle of the day. And then tonight, 10:36 to 12:36. Just tying up some loose ends on this segment. Larry Couch, you sent me a really nice email or text. I can't remember which one, but I remember reading it. And I was going to respond to you, but I got another call, and I have not responded, and I cannot find your correspondence. So, Patrice, if you're watching, or Larry, please get back a hold of me because I wanted to talk to you about something, and it was real nice. Great to hear from you, Larry Couch and Patrice Couch with Baywatch, and we're going to get back with those folks this spring and get some things done. A couple other things too. I got a lot of good feedback. You know, when you have a guest on, you never know how it's going to go over. But when I had Avalon and her brother Johnny on the show the day before yesterday, we got some really good comments from them. In fact, I want to share some. Here's right here. Phyllis Brookins, who was one of our such a loyal viewer. She's always touching base with me. Such a delightful guest today. I'll be getting some stand stuff next time I'm at Tarpon Dock. Have a wonderful day, Phyllis. Thank you, Phyllis. And here's another one from Terry down at Blue Water Outriggers. Great show, great youngsters. Makes me have a positive outlook for the future. We need more youngsters like them. Hats off to their parents. Terry at Blue Water Outriggers. And here was, okay, one more time where the sand stuff is located. Okay, these places here. I had someone call me and went to Ace Hardware in Lynn Haven. They only had like 3 or 4 bottles left, and I was going back up there. I'm going to buy some. I actually got a call from the culinary teacher at Mosley, and she wanted to try, so I'm going to buy some for them and donate it to the culinary class, the cooking class up there, and let them try it. And it's, you know, it's right up their alley and that kind of stuff too. So good stuff there. And one of the good things. It's not. It'll last a while. It's not that expensive. Okay, here's another one. Some feedback. Matthew Griffin sent this. Hey Winston, hope you're not too early. Hope everything's going well. Keep up the good work on the show. My wife wanted me to find someone who has some cane syrup. Remember a video you showed a while back making it, and if you happen to know. So anyway, Matthew and Cindy Griffin, and we'll get your name in too. But the cane syrup. I had some, let's see, two nights ago on a biscuit with butter, and I just absolutely love cane syrup. So I know what you're talking about, Matthew, but it's hard to find. So if you interviewers know where a good place to find some good homemade cane syrup, let us know. We'll try to get it. When I say homemade, made here locally, not going through the process of being processed, all kind of stuff they put in it, but just some natural cane syrup. And also, I know Judge Brantley Clark, I know you're probably watching this morning. Your son told me that you have a bottle in the back of a back seat of your truck or something, and I need to get it because I only got about that much left in the syrup right now. So anyway, okay, moving on. Another thing I want to show you the response to Mandy. Remember we talked about Mandy Miller? We showed you the video, not the video, the pictures yesterday of her riding around the boatyard, and then really just a genuine, heartfelt thing. She wrote about her family enjoying the business and third and fourth generation. So I wrote a response to her post, and I've got a lot of comments on it. So I just wanted, here's what I wrote back to Mandy, and this is, I feel is very strong. This is Mandy. Mandy, you, your sister, your uncle, and your dad are continuing a family legacy and tradition that is rich in hard work, innovation, loyalty, and generations of love. I'm so proud of all of you for staying in a truly amazing family business. And so she answered back, thanks, Coach. Anyway, that was so genuine in showing that, and I got some good comments from it. I saw this picture. I want to get this picture to Mandy because they need to put this in their boatyard right here. Check this out. It's not some cool stools, and the table is sort of like see the boat ribs. Is that not cool? That was some nautical thinking. It's got rollers on the bottom, but how cool is that? Okay. Speaking of boats, when we had a really bad cold weather last week, Nick Martrain, one of my former students, he's in the motor repair business, marine mechanics. He posted this, and I know it's not cold now, but talking about you, all of my boating buddies, please make sure your outboard is trimmed to the down position. Water collects behind the prop, and with this temperature, it could freeze and break the lower unit casing. A lot of people forget about that, and also your fresh water tank. So that is a good point there. And the thing about it, that hard freeze, it was able to do that, especially if your boat is outside and not covered. And we didn't go over that a lot before it last made me think about it. We didn't go over a lot during the freeze. I really make sure you know that, and especially the smaller boats because the metal is not as thick. But getting back to Mandy, and I have some pictures of the dove shoot we went on last Saturday. I'll try to get those to you sometime this week when we can. Okay, I want to end the show on this. I run across funny ones. Sometimes y'all don't think I probably don't think them funny and wonder what kind of sense of humor I have, but I laugh a lot. And y'all put a lot of good stuff on social media, and of course you just the bad stuff. You just keep going. They're gonna be ugly people anyway. But let's end the show on this one right here, because y'all can share this with some of your friends. Okay, here we go. Get at least 8 hours of beauty sleep. 9 if you're ugly. That's from late Betty White, and what a great actress she was. I loved her. She's just literally 90-something years old and just full of life her whole entire life. So I don't know how we tie that in outdoors. I just thought it was one way to end the show today. Got some special guests coming tomorrow. We're going to do Students of the Month. Y'all have a great day today. Enjoy the beautiful outdoors. Take care of it, and God bless. Or do something good for someone.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.